www.ogskiradio.com. Off the air antics, if you only knew and shit. Special guest every Thursday night. I swear I'm gonna stop doing this shit, and every time I say that, 200 more people show up and shit. So I guess I got to keep doing it. Who we got today, man? Go and introduce yourself, man.
All right, Rumor. I'm from RK Mob and BWS Crew.
What does RK stand for?
RK stands for Ruthless Kings, and my personal word of it is a ratchet crew.
And BWS?
It's bombing with style, and what I like to say is burning with Satan.
Why those two crews? You know what I mean? Like, why do you pick them or they pick you? How does it work?
We both kind of came along each other, and we decided to get together. That's how it is.
Are you a bomber, piecer, writer, tagger? What are you?
I do it all. Mostly I like to do bombs. What I prefer the most is piecing though.
How'd you get the name?
When I was younger, I got caught for graffiti. I didn't want to stop, so I wanted to change my name to get away with it. I like the letters RUM, and my older homie told me to write Rumor just because it sounded like a good name to write.
What got you in it? Was it art that got you in it, or was it graff that got you into doing what you do?
It was the art. I've always been a fan of art. I've always wanted to create shit like that. But graffiti I think was a good thing I chose to do because of what it came with.
What did it come with as far as what though? Like,
it's just fun, shit. It's you can do a lot. You go places, you meet people, you do art. It's illegal.
I always say like you definitely see the city the way no one else does.
Yeah, definitely. You see the city no one else does. You see parts of the city no one else does. You see times and stuff like that. And are you marking that you've been there, or are you spreading art? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like both. I think most of it for me personally is marking that I've been there.
Pretty
and
good.
What I could do with that area, with that space, with that object.
Who started graffiti?
I can't say who started it. I know it did come a lot from Los Angeles, New York, and I know there's history in Europe. So I can't really say there's a specific person or region that started it. I'm not that old, so.
How about hieroglyphics? Was hieroglyphics graffiti? Writing in the caves. Was that graffiti or what was that?
If there was a law that said no writing on the walls back in the day, then hieroglyphics is graffiti, dog.
That's the fucking best way to look at it.
You know what I mean?
True,
but
dog.
until then, hieroglyphics is just, I don't know, people fucking
maybe those are
it.
legals, huh? Those are legals.
Shit. For all we know, those are illegals. They got permission. They asked the state or some shit.
The owner of the cave and shit. Why do you do it, bro?
Cause this shit is fun. I like doing it. I like painting on stuff, man. I like doing art. I like creating. I like using spray paint. I like traveling and stuff like that.
Is it more fun doing it or seeing it rock?
I would like to see it rock more than it usually does, but I like doing it. I like the act of doing it.
What area are you from originally?
I'm originally from Bakersfield, and I spent a lot of time both Bakersfield and Los Angeles.
Bakersfield. Is that where you picked up the graff? Was it like it was such an abundance of graff in Bakersfield that's where you?
No. I saw a lot of it in LA, and back there that's when I started doing it. I just happened to be living in Bakersfield when I started doing it.
Oh, okay. What do you prefer to hit?
I love billboards.
Billboards.
Yeah, they get my dick hard.
You're not scared of heights?
Hell no.
Nah.
No, I love heights. The higher the better.
What's the highest you've done?
I mean, I think I've done a billboard as high as, I don't know, 7 stories maybe.
7 stories.
7 stories high. That's just a guess because it was on top of some apartments and they looked like 5 stories plus the extra billboard. I don't know.
And not scared of heights at all and shit.
Hell no.
Damn. When you do a billboard, do you have the paint? Like, do you color match it purposely? Is that purposely done or?
Yeah. I definitely I like to scope out the billboard just because I want to see what kind of colors I could use.
Okay.
And I want to see what kind of backgrounds I want to incorporate with it. I don't want to just hit it.
So there is planning that goes. It's not just about just going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hit a billboard right now.
I want to make love to it. I don't want to just fuck. I want to make love to it.
Make love to it. I was gonna ask you, does the game love you back? But I guess we got the answer, right?
Yeah, shit, they're better.
What's one of the best where you're able to incorporate colors and content? What's one of the best?
One of the best. I know the Frozen billboard. A lot. I got a love for that. One of my personal favorites is the It billboard.
Okay.
just because the colors I use to incorporate with the building.
Do you think that they purposely like they're thinking the same way you are, huh? Like this will go good with this, and you're just trying to like you're purposely trying to match whatever their font is or whatever their color scheme is.
You know what? At some point, I did think about that, man, because I've done a few where it's the perfect amount of space for somebody to hit it, you know. So I'm like, what the fuck is this, you know, a setup or what, you know? But I still hit it.
So the It one was, but though that one you.
Yeah, that's one of my personal favorites. I know a lot of people do like the Frozen one though.
Is there anything you won't hit?
I won't hit churches. I won't hit schools that, you know, start working. And I do try my best to avoid shit like taco trucks or ice cream trucks, stuff like that, just because that's personally owned businesses, because that's people's money makers.
Who taught you that?
No one really taught me that. I just think that's kind of out of respect.
How about murals?
Murals, I would never go on over a mural.
No,
never.
And why not?
Because that's somebody else's work. Once again, it's all about respect, man. You gotta respect other people's work. You know, you can't sit there and bomb on shit, and when someone goes over you cry. You know, that's, you know.
Yeah. You open to do legals? You?
Yeah, I'll do a legal. They're all right.
Yeah. Are stickers part of graff, or they're you can't put a sticker on a billboard, so it don't count?
Shit, I mean, if you go up there and do it, fuck it, you did it, dog. That's dope, you know.
Maybe on the way up, huh? So the next person
you know?
coming through knows that you.
Yeah, you know, on the way down, maybe. I mean, that's what I do. I like on the way once I'm done, I try to have a little tag somewhere in between the billboards so whoever's up there could see, you know, like, oh shit, this fool was up here.
What's some craziest shit you've had happen while doing what you do?
Man, you know what? I still haven't thought about. But I know one recently, kinda. I was with my homie Clone. And we're in downtown LA painting, thinking that, you know, we're gonna get away with this shit, and the stupid fashion fucking district police rolled up on us, and we had to run, and I ended up spraining my ankle. I know he had a bust up leg just because of barbed wire, and it was just a mess, but we did get away with it.
Hey, when they chased you, did they get off the bikes?
Yeah, no, they were actually in an SUV.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're in an SUV.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
How they split, one ran left, one ran right, and so they tried to get us to the back, whatever, but... Shit, like I said, luckily we got away, man. It was a.
I didn't know they were in an SUV like that.
Oh, yeah, they're stepping it up.
Been a while, dog. Will you ever stop doing it? Even though the fashion district is on you, dog?
Nah, hell no. Fuck the fashion district. No, I don't plan on stopping doing this. This is what I love to do.
Is it worth it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah. What's the reward for doing it?
Well, for me, a lot of it is self-satisfaction and knowing I did certain things in certain areas.
Who do you want to see it?
Who do I want to see?
Like, who do you like when you're doing it? Do you do it so only certain people could read it, or do you want everybody to be able to read it?
As long as everybody sees it, then yeah. I mean, I know not everybody can read everything.
Yeah.
Depending on styles, but shit, as long as I hit it, I really don't care.
You have you sold? Or are you willing to sell any of your work? Do you plan on like going that route, or?
I've sold a little bit of my work. I'm willing to sell my work though. If someone is really interested in my work, of course, why not? You know?
Yeah, word up. Is it a career or a hobby?
For me, it's a hobby. But if I could make it into a career, of course, yeah, definitely.
Is the internet good or bad for you when it comes to do what you do?
Personally, it's got its pros and cons. I know the pros is you know, people could see your work, and for me, people can see my work, especially my friends and family who don't live in LA, and it's good for communication, stuff like that. The cons, of course, it's, you know, a lot of people do burn themselves out. They burn spots out. They burn how to get their paint, how to get their money. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to do all that. And I see a lot of people who upload every little thing, man. As far as like even the streaker tag on a pole, where to me, I think that's kind of annoying. And after a while, I will unfollow you because I don't want to watch that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like that's a cause. Like that's not what it's for. Pretty much.
Let them know who we got. Introduce yourself again, man. Who we got in the spot?
All right, this is Rumor, RK BWS crew.
And where can we catch up with your work, man? Where could we find you at?
You can find me at fucking Rumor on Instagram, and that's about it.
What I want to any shout outs before we cut out, man?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course. I want to thank the RK Mob, the BWS crew. Shout out to Mason and Yasser. Free Yasser, free Mason.
Word up. OGSQ Radio, stay posted. More interviews to come.